Hello everybody. Thought it was about time to do a long garden update. I haven't updated here in a couple of weeks. I thought I'd kind of show you around and see what's going on now as we approach the 1st of July. Here on the east side of the garden where I had the cabbage and broccoli and all, I've planted 2 double rows of black-eyed peas. Next to those black eyes, I've got the row of cilantro that's went to seed, and it's a pretty weedy mess in there, but we're going to let these grow and collect these seeds off of here, and we'll plow this under and get it ready for fall gardening. There on the edge of the east garden, I've got another row of black eyes. Cucumbers have all been coming on pretty strong. We've been able to pick quite a few and make some refrigerator pickles out of them. We haven't got a harvest yet to can any pickles, but we've been making some refrigerator pickles and all with them. Got about a 15-foot row of Brussels sprouts that are still doing good. I'm surprised, I guess. Usually I don't have any kind of crop like this late in the season, but I'm just going to let them keep going if they're going to keep producing for me. Well, looks like we've got a little pest problem here on the Brussels sprouts. I'm not real sure what these are. I'm going to go Google here in a few minutes. I'm betting they're not good. They look like they're probably sucking sap out of that plant. But before I do anything to them, I want to make sure they're not a good bug, but I don't think they are. So you can probably kind of tell by the leaves there, I've experienced just a little bit of blight on some of my tomato plants. It's probably a result of all the moisture we've had this month. Let's get in there and pick those and see what all we've got. Those 5 tomatoes right there were on one cluster. It's pretty good. As you can see, they're kind of bruised by being so close to one another. That little guy's got a tail. That might be one of them Trinidad scorpion tomatoes. Here's a couple of porter tomato plants here, and you can tell there the tomatoes were so heavy on them it broke the lines on the Florida weave that I had here. There's quite a few tomatoes in that. I haven't experienced a lot of blossom end rot. Just a couple of tomatoes I've picked have had some signs of it, and seems to be variety specific. Some of them are untouched by it, and some of the varieties I've got have been susceptible to it this year with all the moisture. Missed picking okra yesterday and got some there that's probably going to be too woody. The okra's starting to really come on now that the heat's kind of set in on us. So far this year, banana peppers have been my big winner. They've outproduced anything else so far. We have gotten some jalapenos that we used in some canning and some red and green bell peppers, but banana peppers have just plumb made this year. For some of you that's maybe new to gardening, I'm going to try to point on this leaf here. Whoa. Right there at the edge of my finger, those are eggs. Some bug has laid eggs on those leaves right there. You see anything like this in your garden, you need to dispose of that leaf as quick as you can. Them things hatch, they're going to be all over these strawberries. The moss this year went to town with all the moisture in these crooked pots here. It's pretty early morning this morning, and by about noon, when the sun gets overhead, these things will just be popping with blooms. It's always interesting to me how they open up with the sun and close, you know, when it gets dark, I guess. Black eyes on the west side of the garden have been doing really good. You can probably see poking up through some of those leaves or some weeds. Weeds ran rampant on us in May. We're just now starting to get control of things and get it more under control. Some Swiss chard I've got planted here on the west side of my greenhouse. I also have a small bed of peanuts here. This will be the first year I've grown peanuts. Looking forward to seeing the process of how they grow and whether we're going to get some or not. I hope we do. Israel melons have really came on strong. They're doing really good. Probably got in the 20-foot row of melons I've got here, I've probably got 20 or 30 melons. Some about the size of probably softballs now. Well, we'll stop the update right here. Got a couple more things I want to show. I'll do that in the next video. Green beans were a bust for me this year. I plowed last couple of rows I had of green beans I plowed under last week and just planted blackeyes on top of them. Starting to see some productivity out of the garden now with tomatoes and blackeyes and the melons and okra. But you guys have a great day and we'll see y'all later.